everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another open with me, and as you can see it's the latest Simply Knitting magazine. So while I'm trying to get in it, it feels like there's gifts in here, so while I'm trying to get inside, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So let's get the rubbish out the way. We have the magazine, looks very Christmassy. We have Waddle the penguin to make. Obviously there's no stuffing in there, just the yarn you need and the pattern. What's this? Just an advert of stuff you can get, you know, and those supplements to make you buy stuff. And this is Festive Knits, a selection of cheerful festive makes to decorate your home. 3 projects to knit and treasure. Okay, so that's the gifts. We'll come to those at the end, but we'll concentrate first off on the magazine. So we've got the UK's best-selling knitting magazine. We've got a Peter Rabbit exclusive, which is up here. We've got 80 fabulous projects, best knits for Christmas. Hitch a lift on Santa's sleigh. Now that does look well cool. Fast festive stash buster. Not exactly busting much stash, but I don't know why they call them that. Top of the tree, we've got an angel, plus mini masterclasses, great prizes and fun puzzles. And Knit a Kid's Scandi sweater. Do you like Scandi sweaters? I'm never sure about them myself. They remind me too much of when I was young and machine knitting, all of a sudden hit the big time, and every mum in the land had a little knitting machine. Tried to make everybody pullovers, but you could buy them really cheap in the shops, and I mean ridiculously cheap, and they always seem to have like skiers on the front or something. Put me off of pullovers, I'll tell you the truth. Anyway, that's beside the point. This is in sizes 8 to 34. Obviously they're UK sizes, but I don't know what that is in other. All I know is that in the USA I sound thin because your sizes are smaller. I think I might start calling myself American sizes from now on. Okay, so we've got Peter Rabbit with the Christmas stocking. We've got a man with I'm a bit sidetracked now, with a cardigan, and we've got a lady's cardigan that's right up my street really, because it's got short sleeves and a nice lacy bottom. I'm sorry, my childish mind. And we've got this one that was on the front cover. 59, what is that? 59. Not gonna tell me, huh? Looks like an advent calendar, but not as kind of productive as the one we saw the other day on the crochet. This is kind of paper chains, but made with knitting. Could do that with the I-cord maker. I'm going to be restocking those guys soon. If you have wondered what's happened to the tulip I-cord knitters, they were out of stock for a very, very long time. They're back in now, so I will be getting some more. And they are amazing. They're the best ones. The others I wouldn't even give time of day. So then we've got an angel who looks a bit weird, I have to say. Not sure I'd fancy looking at that on top of my tree, but there you go. And we've got that pullover. We've got Win This Yarn. It's Rico prize over on page 27. So that's not all there is in here, obviously, but we'll concentrate on what is rather than the adverts, even though my advert appeared this week for the first time in Let's Knit Together. Just saying. Whee! Okay, so yarn kit, festival book and craft book download. So this is all for downloading. I don't know if it's free. I probably would think it might not be free. Okay, so here we go. This is wish list. Shopping, events, inspiration, people and views. 'Tis the season, we know it's coming up. This is a book. It's a pattern book and it's £7.29. And what do you get in it? Does it say how many? I would probably say you just get this. See more on page 12. Okay, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt for now. So we've got some Christmas yarns, and some of these are in my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. I have some glitz, though not that colour. I have some tinsel yarn. I do have the Christmas Super Chunky, but not in the red. It's slightly different colours. And I've got this Stylecraft Winter Magic, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I do have the merry-go-round, and I also have the Wonderland, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot sing its praises enough. So we've got some books as well at the bottom here. We've got Knit a Mini Ocean by Sashio Ishii, all the little creatures. That will cost you $7.99, which isn't bad for a book, but it does depend. There's 20 miniature patterns in there, so that's not too bad, is it? The new Knitting Stitch Dictionary, well, those are usually really thick. That's $21.99. And then we've got Knit Foxy and Friends by Daniela Taylor and Venice Schoen, and that costs $16.99. I can't for the life of me see how much you get in there. I'm looking, but I can't see it. But, you know, books have come down a little bit lately. They did go up to a ridiculous amount at one point. Some of them are still expensive, but, you know, I've noticed the prices are starting to come down. Maybe it's because they didn't sell any. That's probably why, or not many. So we got, these are kind of things to look out for. Christmas Knits from Stylecraft. So, yeah, this is using their pattern, their yarns. That's a really nice one, isn't it? Although it's very randomised. It won't look exactly. We've got a Christmas stocking and we've got a hoodie for kids. Christmas collectibles. Now, I think I would say that looks like that book they said more on page 27. Perhaps it's the actual pattern you're getting on page 27. I wouldn't think so, because, again, it's only... We've got just these little guys here. Guide to February. Let's see what's going on around my birthday, shall we? We have the Blaze Wool Festival, the 5th of February in Eccleshill. Don't know where that is. Bradford. Should have read the first word, shouldn't I? The 9th to the 12th, getting quite close to my birthday there. We've got the Fernhill Fibre Wool School. Fernhill Fibre Cheddar Road in Compton Martin in Somerset. Bit of a far trek, but, you know. And then the 11th of February, Textiles East Fair at Burgess Hill, St Ives. Again, a bit far, but lovely there. And Unravel at the Farnham Maltins in Surrey on the 23rd to the 25th. Now, those are the ones that I could actually go to, that one there. What's this? I don't know. That looked a little similar to the new Stylecraft yarns that I've got the... Is it inspiration? No. Impressions. I think of like impressionist painters. I think that's where it's kind of... This is nice, isn't it? It's a Knit Pro Rainbow Row Counter, and it's £20 though. I just thought it looked like a cool ring, to be honest with you, because I like that stuff. You know, that rainbow kind of thingy. Now we've got chenille love. Now the funny thing is, without knowing it, I've been making some things from chenille and doing some tutorials. I've done some baby booties, and I've got some mittens coming up, which I'm filming today. And all different sizes, and then I'll do a hat so it all matches. And mine is the one I've used, and funny enough, I've got crochet there. The one that I've used is actually James C. Barrett's Flutterby, because I find it more drapey and less bulky. It's still a chunky yarn, but it's not stiff, and I like that. We've got Festive Feathers. This is the pullover that was on the front. We'll get to that, I guess. Oh, there we are. Ooh, you know how much I love a chart. Okay, so that goes over quite a few pages. Obviously, it's a big kind of project. So this is Punch, Create, Celebrate. Is this the punch needle? I can get that for my shop if I want to. I've had lots and lots of my wholesalers sell things like punch needle and tapestry and rug making and all those things, and I always said that if it got to the stage where I wanted to diversify a bit more, I might get all these things, but right now it's just not viable for me. Stay in touch. So this is your letters. What's trending this month down here? Basically it's all toys, isn't it? If you like knitting toys, then you're in there, but if not. Social media star. Well, I'm not going to look because it isn't me. And what else have we got? We'll skip past this one. Bright idea. So this is making Christmas baubles garland around your neck. Now, I've seen this before. Whether it was in another knitting magazine or a crochet magazine, I really don't know. But this is what they laughably call a stash buster. You know, you're going to bust all a couple of ounces of yarn. Never mind. No time to knit Christmas jumper, don't worry. Rebecca Roberts' bold fairy lights have got you covered. So yeah, if you didn't want to splash out for a pullover and stuff, then you could at least make this. You could make a hat. This one's sequined, but you could make one. There's one on my channel if you want to know. If you did but know. So that's the how to do. Now you can win a Rico Design Mega Prize. And I recently went to a shop. I'm doing this feature now called The Quest for Yarn. And it's Quest for High Street Yarn. And last week's one, I went to Faversham. And there was a few wool shops I didn't manage to find that are tucked out the way in places. But I went in 3 different places. One had a mini yarn festival and I bought some things there, some hand dyed. If you haven't seen it already, that is absolutely beautiful. And it's on my channel. I think it was uploaded Thursday. And then the other one was one of those high street shops that sell just about everything and had some kind of King Cole, but they mostly were budget yarns, apart from some that I bought, which I did show. And then they had another shop which sold mostly Rico. And every single ball that I picked up was rough. And I've had Rico yarn that has not been rough, but every single ball that I picked up in that shop made my hands go, put it down. And so I don't know how they managed to get so much either, because when I did look at Rico to stock it, they wanted me to buy pallets and I wasn't prepared to do that. It's bad enough having too much of one brand as it is without having pallets of it. Anyway, that's just beside the point. This is the Scandi Scarlet, ages 2 to 11. It's a nice little pullover. If you like the yoke kind of pullovers, that is. Not everybody's fan of that. And this is by Sarah Hatton, so that goes over the next couple of pages. And then we've got this gorgeous little Peter Rabbit by Angela Turner. I love Peter Rabbit. I think he's so, well, he reminds me of happy childhood memories, you know, and nice childhood. You know, do you know what I mean by that? You know, it's a charming story. That's what I mean. So there he is with his little Christmas stocking and a little present. So he's well cute and I like him a lot. And there he is, a view from the side. Okay. And we've got knitting. Simply Knitting, I would like to subscribe. This is what you could get for it. You could get Zing. Basically, 2 lots of Zing. I can't comment on those needles. I do sell them, the smaller ones, the interchangeables. I do sell them, but I've never used them, so I can't tell you what they're like. Let's go Rudolph. Now, I like this. This is going to get a little monotonous making all these reindeer, I guess, but isn't it gorgeous? Wouldn't that look lovely on your side or going up the wall like that? That's cool. Amanda Berry, well done. I like that. That is well sweet. But a lot of work because it goes over pages. But still. And here he is. Soft wool mix. Casual cables. It's very nice. Great texture coming from the wealth of cable patterning. This relaxed fit jacket is a real winter warmer by Pat Mancini. Now, it doesn't have to be for a man. My mum used to knit these things all the time for herself and my dad. I asked her a few times to make some for me. Didn't get any. So there we go. That's it. I mean, obviously, they're unisex, I think. They used to say buttons on one side for girls, buttons on the other side for a boy. I never really understood that myself. So we've got a little Santa's helper. He's well cute, isn't he? That's a nice little project to hang up. I like that. Lots I like in this one. Goodness gracious, what's happening? Christmas, that's what's happening. So yeah, we can make chains. And this one, instead of making it the way they're asking, I would do that with my I-cord knitter. And then you'd get the knit side out. rather than the knobbly side. The knobbly side. Yes. That'd be a well cool thing to make with that, wouldn't it? Okay, moving on. Ah, brilliant. I love this page. That's my favourite page. So we've got Jolly Holidays Advent Calendar, and that's exactly what that is. So you can get a little toy every single day on that one. I think I prefer the pockets where you can put stuff in rather than make a toy for every day, because otherwise at the end of the day you're just going to end up with 24 toys that, you know, probably won't get played with, only for a little while. So yeah, but if you like to make the little toys, there's quite a lot there to do. So what's this? Just for you. You could win knitting calendars, a huge array of books and special kits in our great giveaway this month. So this is win knitting goodies worth over £304. So I don't think you win the whole thing, do you? I think they're like lots of little prizes. I may be wrong. You'll have to read it properly for that. And we don't have time for that right now. So anyway, that's their little prize thingy this month. Knitting know-how. So we've got some how-to-do bits. And skill, improvements and stuff like that. Missed an issue, you can get a back issue quite easily on that page. Festive Fancy. Now I like this one because it's V-neck, which I like. Don't like things up around my neck, like it's trying to strangle you. It's got short sleeves, which I like, and it would cover my tummy, again, which I like. And it's got some, it's not just plain, it's got lots of detail. So this is by Sandra Nesbitt, and that is nice. I do like that. Yep, I said that though, haven't I? Okay, and it's got a nice little bit of design on the back as well, not just plain. Obviously, there's quite involved. So we've got Christmas treats. This is showing you how the Christmas yarns work up. Now, I've got a sample of the Yeti, and I will stock that when I do my next order for them. So I will be getting this one. I won't be getting the West Yorkshire spinners. And this is the Starcraft Winter Magic, which I have. The one with yellow in it, that really is beautiful. They're all very similar, but wow, they are lovely. So I don't have the Yummy Crush, I don't have Rico, and I don't have Rowan. But one of these days, I did have a rep for Rowan, but they were a bit expensive to start off with. Make a Wish, full of Christmas cheer. I have to say it, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be critical, but this fairy looks like she is full of Christmas cheer. She looks like she's been on the Christmas sherry. This is Claire Farrell's. Fairy comes with a handy tie to secure to the treetop. I think that's a good idea in case she rushes off to get some more of your Christmas booze. Maybe I'm doing her a disservice, but, you know, I just think she looks a bit not my cup of tea. She's got wings. Fluffy ones by the looks of things. You've got a USA offer. I'll linger over this page just in case any of my friends there across the pond want to do it. By the way, they only just focus on the USA. What about the rest of the world? Anyway, how to knit, those obligatory pages, techniques, abbreviations and stuff. In the next issue, what have we got? Oh, we've got a shawl pin that's like a star with a stick. Looks a bit plastic, I have to say. We've got a birder knitting book, 16 patterns in it. We have Christmas Fair Old Jumper, Pretty Lace First Time Shawl, Inca Jacquard Men's Jumper, Stash Busting Mug Hugs. No, they're not. They don't bust anybody's stash. Medallion Cable Jumper, Persian Bauble Tea Cozy, Red and White Fair Isle Jumper. That's this one, I guess. Soft and Squishy Headband, and much, much more. And we've got Elmer again. Funnily enough, he was in Simply Crochet. Isn't there a theme going there? And then there's the results of the last doodah. What am I thinking? Puzzle. Okay, I like this King Cole Bumble. And if I do order from them again, I'm trying to reduce the amount of King Cole I've got. Once I've, made some space, perhaps I will get this bumble because I do like the look of that. It's a chunky yarn, so by the time I've got room for it, it'll probably be summer, so I might not get it yet. But this is a snug mug. So again, we've got a mug cozy. That's the magazine. And I don't know about you, but I quite liked a lot in there. And this is the Festive Knits. Again, we've got little this little guy. I don't know if he's in that book, actually. I don't think he is. I think he's just separate. And there he is. It's a yarn inside, enough to make him. Obviously, you don't need a lot of yarn to make him, so it's just enough, I guess. And the pattern, get your own stuffing. Do you know what I use for stuffing? Little tip. If you've got yarn you don't like, I usually use that. I just usually stick that inside. You know, if you've got some that's maybe gone a little grubby or knots a lot, or you don't like the feel of it, or it's left over, I just use that to stuff things with. A selection of cheerful festive makes to decorate your home. 3 projects to knit and treasure. A delight for your door. I quite like that, actually. I like a wreath at Christmas. I'm not into wall hangings, as you know, probably, you know. But things like that I don't mind, because obviously they're Christmassy. And yeah, so there we go. We've got this Welcome Waddle, use your yarn kit. Oh, here is the pattern for Waddle. So it's not inside there, it's here. So they've given you the yarn to make this penguin door decoration, although he's in a tree. And there's little things to know how to do and more pictures of him. This is the Away in a Manger wreath. It's cute. I do like that, I have to say. Might even fancy making that. That is lovely. Purdy. Look at them, they're so adorable. Don't think I need to see them from the back, but it gives away a lot of how to do bits, doesn't it? Look at that little manger. How sweet is that? Okay, so the last one must be very easy because it's only got a page. And this is how to make this stocking. I think it's small, judging by the candy cane and the doodad. Lollipop, that's what I'm trying to think of. It is a mini stocking. So this is Rosie Woodland's mini stocking. A little bit of Fair Isle. I didn't credit whoever it was come up with this. And I should, because it is adorable. It is Amanda Berry that made this one. And who made this little guy, do we know? Don't think we do. Oh, Amanda Berry again. So that's the magazine, the gifts, and all the little festive-y things. What do you think? Do you like it? Is it your cup of tea? I liked a lot, I think. And I don't knit that often, but I do like to do it now and then to keep my hand in. So you never know. There's something in here that might prompt me to knit something. You never know. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little appraisal, you like, of Simply Knitting this month. Certainly it makes you sort of feel like it's getting towards Christmas, even though it's not yet. We haven't got Halloween past yet. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.